In the last video, I talked about healing in response to things that may or may not be diabolic that come against us in some way. The last one had more to do with kind of ruminating about a situation and how that kind of led to me realizing that I had something that needed healing and offering the Eucharist for that healing. I had another thing happen today where what was coming against me had to do with distraction of my mind kind of looping back into something again, but it didn't have to do with a relationship. It had to do with YouTube. YouTube actually becomes one of these things that's kind of like it draws me. I will be thinking about things that relate to YouTube when I'm praying, or relate to YouTube when I'm in Mass, or just getting distracted with it instead of wanting to really be more focused on holiness and not being focused on the whole YouTube thing, staying regular with posting and just, all those kinds of things popping into your head. Anyway, into my head. So in Mass today, I asked God to help me with that, and I offered that up with the Eucharist. And what was interesting that I received as a benefit, I don't, who knows what the causality is in terms of how that works, but to me it was kind of obvious and phenomenal in that I went from having this persevering distraction that was just kind of like, if somebody told me that the devil was doing that to ruin my Mass experience, it would be plausible. What ended up happening was that after communion, I noticed that what my mind was focused on was praying for the intentions of the people in the parish. That there was a particular person in the pew across from me that I had seen weeping at one point. And I was praying for her intentions, for her family, for whoever it is that she is weeping for, whatever it is. And it just felt so much better. It felt so much more like what God wanted me to be doing at that point, that I realized that as a general rule, anytime, and how they always say, get the focus off yourself. If you're having troubles, get your focus off yourself and on to helping others, and you'll feel much better. Well, it's absolutely true. I'm not inventing something new here, but God brought me there without me having to think about it. When you feel like you're having a hard time, your mind is troubled, whatever it is, go to God, and I highly recommend offering things for healing when they're doing the consecration. And you can also offer the Mass and anything else you want to offer. All right, hope you have a great day.